Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got a different workout for you guys because a few different things have changed on my programming, okay? Now, this isn't recent changes, but these are changes that have been done, months ago that I just haven't filmed yet. So we got a full posterior day today. I mean, more or less full posterior, okay? Like, there's some things that we're not gonna be hitting, some things we will be, but hamstrings and back, okay? So we're starting off with hamstrings, and we do have a hinge in there today. 180 pound dumbbells. I know I can do 180 pound dumbbells for my RDLs. That's what we have in here. And I really don't want to go to barbell, okay? Because the reason I'm doing dumbbell RDLs lately is because I'm so freaking strong with barbell RDLs. I'll do over 500 pounds, 525, 535 for reps for barbell RDLs. And at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm getting a lot out of it, but I don't want my waist to grow. I don't want more intra-abdominal pressure on my waist than that already is on my regular leg days or other workouts, okay? So I'm gonna take my RDLs in this workout, my dumbbell RDLs, and I'm either gonna do one of two things. I'm gonna slow them down a ton, or I'm gonna do the belt squat machine RDLs, because with that belt squat machine, it's super hard. And it's honestly probably harder than a barbell RDL, okay? But I'll talk more about that once we get to that part of the workout. But we're gonna start off with some hamstrings. Start off with a lying hamstring curl, and then we're gonna go into a hinge, and then we're gonna start doing some back, okay? So for the back portion of the workout, it's not really focused on lats or back thickness. It's kind of a mixture, all right? But I'm gonna be doing a lot of rowing right off the bat. So this workout is honestly one of my least favorite workouts because I get so fried from doing hamstrings and then going right into training back heavy as shit. But guess what? Sometimes it's what you got to do, okay? Having hamstrings prior to my back workout on this specific day is an area where I'm increasing my frequency of hamstrings throughout the week, okay? My hamstrings can recover very quickly, alrighty? But if I just keep overloading the volume on that one day of the week where I'm just hitting hamstrings, like, it's gonna get to a point where, what am I actually getting in return on that day? So once my hamstrings have recovered, I hit them again on a back day, all right? So that's not every back day, but that's just one of the back days in my plan. So right off the bat, we're gonna just warm up a little bit and then hit a lying hamstring curl. I think Lucas is on it right now, but we'll just warm up with another machine. We'll just warm up with this one. All right, feeling good. Do maybe one more warm up. But when I'm doing these lying hamstring curls, I kind of like my feet to go limp. That's just how I've always done them. Sometimes I'll try to have dorsiflexion and bring my toes this way towards my shin, okay? So if I'm curling like this and my legs like this, I'll sometimes pull my toes closer to my knee. But sometimes what I feel there is that my tibialis is just gets sore. Not that it's affecting the actual exercise, but it just feels off. So when I can do this curl, if I'm in a lying position right here, if I can go from here and just have my foot loose like this, for me, it helps me have a better mind muscle connection with my hamstrings. So there's different ways to do it. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like I'm gonna switch it up today. I'm gonna do a seated hamstring curl instead. I've been doing the lying hamstring curl for this workout for forever. Nothing feels wrong about this, but it's honestly a personal preference for me today. We're fuck it. I'm gonna do a lying hamstring curl, or a seated hamstring curl. Can't even talk right now. And that's just because I want to. There we go.
We meet again, Atlantis.
Oh yeah, we meet again, baby. Go up. Going up. All right, yeah, like I got a pretty damn good pump going here. So that good pump going in my hamstrings. Joints feeling good. I've got a great mind-muscle connection. It's time to let it rip. So going up in weight for this working set here. Probably gonna go up in my second set with these things, but we'll see. It's one of those things where there's weeks where you're stronger and there's weeks on end where you continue to get stronger. But then there's always weeks where you're not as strong, okay? And in those weeks where you're not as strong, it's okay to back down the load a little bit as long as you're not being a bitch and you're lessening your intensity, okay? So there's weeks where I've been like, oh man, I'm fucking sore, or my joints are really hurting, but I gotta keep that intensity high. And if that means I bring down the load just a little bit, then I bring down the load just a little bit. But I will make sure that I find somewhere to progress with that exercise. If that's intensity, if it's at tempo, if it is an intensifier, etc. Doesn't matter if I'm feeling weak or if I'm feeling strong, I'm gonna progress with that exercise, even if my load is a little bit less than the weeks prior, okay? Learning that really helped me throughout bodybuilding. Helped me not get injured, all right? But also helped me focus so much more on intensity and mind-muscle connection, okay? So like, let's say I go to my second set and adding both of these are too heavy, all right? And let's say I'm like, okay, shit, I get 3 reps. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get, 8, 9 more with good form and keeping everything uniform. Then guess what? That's fine. I'm gonna drop it back a little bit, go back to a weight where I know that I'm gonna be failing in my desired rep range, and I may get more than that desired rep range. If I keep that intensity high and I keep execution the same, I'm like, yep, I definitely progressed this week, even though the load did not go up, okay? So, I don't know, I feel like I'm just regurgitating what I've always said for years of like what progressive overload is, because it's more than just load on the bar, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, because everybody is out there being like, especially a lot of coaches go out there and they're like, post some content and they're like, hey guys, if your weight's not going up every week on the bar, there's different ways to have progressive overload. And like, I've made content like that in the past, but sometimes it's just like talked about too much, and sometimes people just need to fucking work harder and put more effort in, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like it's a bad message, it's a great message, but there's been a lot of times where I myself as an athlete and as a coach leading my athletes, where I would have off weeks and I would put less effort in than I had on the weeks when I was on, you know what I'm saying? But it's more important to put that fucking effort even up another notch when you feel like it's an off week. All right, it's even more important to do that than it is to do that on your best days and your best weeks. So enough of me fucking talking. I'm gonna hit this set going for like 8 to 12. Yo.
You had to put the top 5 gym machines, like brand, like what is it called?
Top 5 brands. Ooh. Hey, this is okay. All right, let me think. For any, just like brands in general, not for a specific body part?
Like it doesn't even have to be machines here. Just any brand that you've used.
Right. New Tech.
Is that number 1?
No, I'm just gonna put 5 of them. New Tech is one of them. Cybex, Body Masters. These last 2 is gonna be hard. Prime. People are probably gonna be pissed off because I'm not saying Panada. I like Panada a lot, but there's, in my opinion, there's better things. That's why I picked the new tech. It's a little bit more modular for me. And I'm trying to think what's in there.
Hamstring, Nautilus, Atlantis.
I already said Nautilus.
Atlantis.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, bro, and hammer strength. Like, I'm gonna put hammer strength over Panada because hammer strength is just like OG. And some of their machines are just like so well built where it's like it can fit a short dude or it can fit a tall dude. And it's just like, it doesn't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some Panada things where I get in it, a lot of their back machines, and it's like my arms are too long, so I can't get a full stretch, or the seat doesn't go high enough or low enough, etc. But yeah, those are my 5. That's a good question. Ask Jeremo.
Jeremo, what's your top 5 gym equipment that you like to use? That you like just in general. It doesn't even have to be brands.
Like top 5.
What's your top 5?
Overall.
Like gym equipment?
Yeah,
Like muscle?
Like
Brands?
Yeah.
brands.
Atlantis is nice.
Yep.
Panada's nice.
Yep.
I don't know. They're all nice, dude.
You haven't tried new tech.
Hammer? No.
New
I
tech
heard
don't
it's
have that.
trash.
I like it.
I heard it's trash.
Descendant of Genghis Khan. 16 million men today are part of his bloodline.
Really?
That's what ChatGPT said. Because, dude, he the Mongol Empire.
Yeah.
No, I bet he everybody. Cut that word out for the YouTube video. It's got to be graped. Graped. Fuck.
He fondled everybody. He tickled everybody.
I'm going to get banned. God damn it. The reason we're saying that is because the man behind the camera is Asian. That's why we're on the topic. We're not just... I don't care. Oh, that's funny as f***. I take pride in being ethnically inclusive. My videographer I hired is Asian. And I got a black brother and sister, bro. I'm winning. And my best friend's Italian. Look at that shit. Hey, dude, I'm the most ethnically inclusive man there is. Justice, bro. Dude, that helps. Because I'm always maxing this shit out. All right, we're doing this one single leg from now on, folks. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Low key, though, that feels really good.
Okay. Stick with me and I learn something.
Damn. Holy shit.
How was that?
That's hard. It's good. Really good. Shit, that's nice because like when you max the machine out, and you can't like, yeah, you can use a gym pin on this one. With some machines you can't use a gym pin just from how it's set up. But damn, that feels good. So I kind of prefer that over both legs. So we got one more set like that. I'm gonna do another set with single leg. Then we're gonna move into our hinge. It's a little weird though, because when I do my left leg, I don't know what to do with my right leg because it's kind of in the way of this. So I just keep going until I push this leg further back. Good old inch R3, baby. Knock out 2 scoops of this shit. All right, we got 40 grams of carbs in 2 scoops, a ton of VAAs, a ton of electrolytes, And a nootropic blend in here as well. It's got a mushroom nootropic blend, which makes it absolutely killer for an inch workout. And it tastes absolutely delicious. This orange flavor, oh.
What are all the flavors of it, bro?
We have orange, and then we've got the pineapple rush, and then we've got the tangy tangerine or something like that. Yeah, that's a good one too.
What's your favorite out of the three?
Orange for sure. Orange is by far my favorite. I f***ing love it.
What's that orange?
Orange, pineapple, tangerine. Yeah.
Either way, they're all good.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this down so I have a place to sit. I'm gonna take up a bench, even though I don't need to take up a bench. What? I'm gonna do a bent over row. I know. Now I'm doing RDLs. On these RDLs, I'm going pretty heavy, around that like the 8 to 10 mark, 7 to 10. I'm not standing up completely where I'm giving my body rest. Okay, I'm coming up, and right when I start to get close to vertical, where my sternum and my pelvis are stacked, before I get to that, I stop and I go back down. Okay? Toes and my heels are just like this, completely parallel. They're not all like this, just like this. And that helps everything stay on my hamstrings. So again, could I have gotten one or two more? Yeah, but a lot of that would have been back, and I would have brought my glutes into it. I'm trying to put as much of this on my hamstrings as possible, which is why I get really low and why I hinge super far behind me, because that's how I really feel it on my hamstrings. So got another set of this. This is always the part that I hate, is now I'm gonna go train back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Did you say like this is like the training that you don't like?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a training. My least favorite training day is this one, but I know it's a training day that I got to put the most intent into and the most effort into, because it's one that I don't like. but it's beneficial. Okay, I gotta get big ass hammies. All right, and I gotta get a big back. God, I'm being a bitch right now, bro. I'm being a bitch. All right, I got it.
Not bad.
Starting with a row. Starting with this bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So, first exercise, chest supported row. Doing this more for thickness, okay? Yeah, there's lats in there to some degree, but with where I move my upper arm, that'll dictate some of the times what I'm hitting. All right, if you don't know what I'm talking about, refer back to my video. Ken will throw a little icon of what the thumbnail looks like, the 7 back training mistakes to avoid, because I talk about arm positioning in there. We got 2 sets here. We're gonna do another heavy set here, keeping the weight the same before I move on. And I'm just thinking A to B, all right? A to B with a good contraction, great stretch, no amount of momentum in the stretch or the contracted position, good execution, and just moving that shit, okay? It's not that hard. You just gotta do it. All right, second exercise for back. We got a low row. This one is a humbler, okay? So this one, the movement pattern, starting low, stays pretty low, and then swoops up. So it's kind of got like a sweeping motion. So I really like it because as I'm rowing, my scapula kind of does this. I pull, and then I'm not shrugging with my traps. There's some trap involvement, obviously, but I elevate a little bit. So scapular elevation is something that people sometimes overlook when it comes to training their upper back, mid back, and just thickness in general. So this exercise for me personally hits it really, really well. So that's why I'm doing it for my second exercise. But yeah, we're going, 8 plus, 8 to 12 on here. It's gonna get hard quick. So, and it's also really hard to cheat on. So sometimes I'll have to catch my breath mid-set so I can get it to crank out a rep, crank out a rep, crank out a rep. So it's very hard to keep a tempo on this one because of all your weight right here and not really having a place to put your feet. Because I can brace my feet up here, okay? But not everybody can do that. So it's a tricky one, but it's very beneficial. I moved the seat up on that one, and I felt a lot better. Oh my God. All right, next exercise. Good, two on that over there, chest supported, 3 there, and then we're gonna do 3 here. My ears are ringing. Holy shite. Oh my God. You know, there's be people that watch this, me doing this exercise. They're gonna say I'm doing it wrong. That's okay. I don't give a shit. When I'm going way back here, okay, and my elbow is damn near behind my head, the stretch that I'm getting, my upper lat, my teres, etc., it's phenomenal. And when I initiate the next rep in that stretch position, I don't lose that mind muscle connection. I keep it. If I lose that mind muscle connection anywhere in this range of motion, it's when I get to like right here. When I get right here and come down, I don't really feel my lats. But if I get lower than this, that's why I'm stopping like right here most of the time. It's because if I try to keep pushing, I'm just gonna start crunching, okay? Just to get that weight to a certain position, all right? So do it how you will, do it how you want, do it how I do it how you do it. If I'm training with somebody and they're doing it a certain way that I'm not, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try it their way. Because guess what? The worst thing that can happen is that maybe I don't like it. But I could also like it. And that could also make a huge impact on how I feel that exercise that I'm doing with that person, okay? So just because you see somebody do an exercise a certain way, and it doesn't mean they don't know as much as you do. Doesn't mean they're doing it wrong. Could they know, could they use some pointers? Yeah, of course, anybody can use some pointers. I could use pointers, come on now. Every time I train with Fuad, Samson, Ben, whatever, I'm getting pointers from them because I know it will help me be a better bodybuilder, okay? So even when you see somebody do a certain way online, don't go to the comment section right off the bat and be like, yo, you should do it this way, this way, the way you're doing it's wrong. You're not in the wrong for saying, hey, try it this way. Because guess what? I'm the type of person where I'm gonna see that and be like, you know what? User 579410 19 whatever. I will try it that way. Guess what? I'm gonna give you credit where credit is due if I like it better. You know what I'm saying? So enough of this bullshit in the comments, dividing people, training modalities, training differences, preferences of training. Like, I'm so fucking sick of it. Just fucking train hard. Train the way you want to, but also drop your ego enough where if somebody wants to help you, they want to see you be better, accept it, try it a couple times, you don't get it right away, and just adopt new things that you enjoy doing within your training. That's what it fucking comes down to, man. That's what it comes down to. I used to hate these, okay? Then I trained with Samson back in like 2021, and we were doing ropes, like rope pullovers, And I was like, oh no, we were doing these because I wanted to do rope pullovers, and Sam's like, no, we got this machine. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try it. I'm not fond of it. Guess what? I love it, and I've used it in my program ever since. So, yeah, there's court. A little bit of a little rant story time, but you know, sometimes people like my rants. All right, so another thing that I forgot to mention in my first and second set is when I'm doing this, okay, it may be easier to explain as I'm doing the set, okay? You got this handle here. You'd never really realize how much this handle helps keep weight off of your lats. And so you do a rep, you go like this, and then you let go of that handle. It gets a lot harder on that negative, okay? So what I like to do on here, that's why you sometimes see me switching positions, is I'll take pressure off my hands, so it's a lot harder on that negative, and I'll get a rep, take it off my hands by kind of letting go. Oh, God damn it. Oh, okay. And just like that, today's posterior day is done. So, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is IFBB Pro Nick Justice, I think that's the name of it. I don't remember. But this one's going on Hosttile's channel. Okay, right now on my channel, I'm posting all the content that I had during my contest prep and before my contest prep. And this series is called Before the Open. And it's some of the videos were posted on the Hosttile's channel. Some of the videos were never posted because I made them and forgot to post them or send them to Hosstile, etc. So go over there and it's gonna catch up to modern day. But I'm done talking. I'm absolutely smoked. I've got to get 2 more meals in by the end of the night. It's like, what, 7 right now probably? All right, I'm gonna be up till 11 eating. But that's part of it, guys. Start your days up. If there's any piece of advice for you guys in 2026, if you're trying to get huge, and try to put on muscle, hey, wake up, go to the bathroom, weigh yourself, start eating. Simple as that. Nobody likes eating super late into the night, waking up full and bloated, eating their meals in bed, etc. Man, if I gotta eat my meals in bed, I'll still do it, but it sucks. Okay, guys? So, I know you may feel better starting your days off for the first 2, 3, 4 hours fasted, but don't. If you wanna get big, you wanna put some fucking tissue on, make sure you're setting your day up for success so you have plenty of time to get your calories in, get your meals in. Wake up, if you got cardio, do your cardio. Get your meals in right after you're done with cardio, okay? So, 2026 is a year to get f***ing big. It's a year to stop making excuses. It's a year to actually do the things that you said you're gonna do. And that's it. I'm out of here. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Use our codes, and see you guys in the next video.